What's your prediction on this series? I don't know. It's weird because I actually think that AL have shown high level of League of Legends, but I just can't believe that GENG is gonna lose. I can't. I think GENG would find fucked up ways to win. That's where I'm at. Is this AL first pick Rise, guys? Or are they just actually first pick Pantheon looks good here, obviously with Viban.
I'm gonna talk about it again.
Hope felt really underwhelming. I think he just warmed up to the series. Hope game 3 and 4 was still really fucking good. Pantheon. Cannon's gonna play Xin Zhao, the Spirit of China. How about a little Rumble for Keen? Little Rumble. I think his Rumble is weak against Pantheon. Alright. Keen is one of the few Aurora top lane players. I wouldn't be surprised if they play Aurora into Rumble. If it comes down to it here. Because I think Flounder will pick it. Alright, let's match Duro Alistar here easily. Duro Alistar, come on now. Duro Alistar, goated shit. They think they are picking Rumble like this and they are forcing a Galio lock-in. But I think this Aurora is going top, guys. I think this Aurora is going top. That's my read on Gen stuff. So basically they pick Rel here because they think enemy's gonna pick Galio on 3. Silas ban to make the Alistar. Ezreal, Lucian out. Kalista is still in. Jhin is still in. I feel like Jhin is really good for both teams, honestly. Here also, I think for GENG, they know that the enemy can't pick a tank. So Jhin is really nice lock-in. I want to see Hope on Sivir here. I think Hope Sivir could be something here. Kai'Sa could be playable too, considering they have CC on Rel and Pantheon. I think it's kind of nice, the Kai'Sa. Not bad. I know we hate Victor, but I wouldn't be surprised if they pick Victor here. Chovy Victor could be one. You can also pick Gali, right? It's not horrible, but I just don't like it super much. Is Vladimir counter to any, guys? Okay, they're going Aurora mid. There it is. Alright. Little Ornn. I like the Ornn more than Gali, honestly. Aurora is you for me? No, Aurora is looking good at this tournament so far, especially into the Annie. Alright, anyone's legend. Okay, okay. He had to heal out. Gale running Ignite. He loses the crab now. Alright, no flashes on AL. The Ignitus Maximus is not going to do anything. Pantheon is on vision. He's not going to look for fish Qs. Okay.
Yep. We see
now Doodle loses flash.
I was wondering if Tarzan was going to do something up there as well.
I like this Aurora build. Like people always talk about the mask build for Aurora. I do think being bulky against Annie makes a big difference. Like the HP from all the mask items makes you insanely tanky, and you can actually leverage your basic attack passive for the benefit of the fight, which I think matters too. It allows you to push a little bit harder forward on your QE range, because Aurora is a very low range champ, you know? And I think also it helps you, you know, play side. Obviously it limits your burst, it doesn't make your burst really OP. Jovo with the W forward. This is just grubbies for anyone's legend, guys. Jovi lost his face. He needs his face, guys. He really needs his face. They're looking for Hope. Hope has no flash. Actually has flash again, but he's tethering well. He's awake. Kael pushes them off, so Hope can connect. Tiberski back on the mid wave. GENG trying to keep everybody busy. They're trying to leverage the fact that Shanks is showing on the mid wave. Now Shanks is rotating back, but he has no Tibbers. GENG. Chovy has no HP, but he does have ultimate. He has a double TP. We're gonna have fireworks. Keen with the Ornn Horn. They're looking for the bot lane. The bot lane has no summoners. The Rumble ult is completely all useless. What the hell did Flounder just cook? The Tarzan ultimate is very late. GENG are fighting back. Tarzan falls. Shanks gets comboed. Chovy. Canyon falls. Hope is kind of drifting, but it's not enough. Oh, Flounder with the barbecue. Keen getting space. Keen getting space. Oh, the bonk. The bullet.
The curtain's open, but Shanks is just outside the window, unable to be connected there.
What a fight. Oh, this is going to be one of the greatest series of all time. Holy moly. This is going to be one of the greatest series. Not a single word of English was spoken.
Even the grubs are 1-to-1. Yeah, I was gonna say no one actually has cleared out that final grub But that was a really, really messy fight, and Tarzan might be in trouble.
He's going to try and walk away from this one. Cannon comes in with a Wind Becomes Lightning, but doesn't follow it up with an audacious charge, and now they turn it back onto Duro, because Hope is here, and he rings Eternal. Tarzan!
Oh, Tarzan!
Triumph! And Canyon as well! AL will get the cherry on top of this cake with a grub to boot.
Yeah, I was going to say, meanwhile, Smolder is just cleaning up that last grub for AL.
I do think that AL's composition is very streamlined, guys. Very streamlined. Anyone's legend. The composition is completely Lila. Like, they just need to fucking press their buttons and find engages, you know? And they have very easy ways of engaging. They have Pantheon ult, they have Annie, they have Rel. Bro, Tarzan is speaking, bro.
Tarzan's looking for him. Chovy stays around, doesn't finish the recall. Can use the weirding to get out of vision for a second. Jumps forward between worlds as well. With the TP coming in, AL might call off the dive, but they decide against it.
Chovy had to do a lot to live here. Tarzan flashes out, but that's also a flash, and they're sacking the top wave. I wonder if Chovy has to TP top here.
The TP from Keen, able to get.
Keep in mind, Shanks has no ultimate. They're TPing in here with Aurora Borealis. GENG, Canny went too far. He's getting barbecued by Flandre. One more E. Rumble already flashed. Kael dies for his bro. Here comes Pantheon. They're trying to extend the fire. Canyon with the Sundered Sky and the Triumph keeps him alive. Duro doesn't find the lethal on Flandre. Hope dies. How did Hope die? Hope went on Jin to trade and then Keen fought. Flanders has been fucking cooking this game. Flanders absolutely been boiling. It brings me back to that first initial thought, right? It's like you gave up Rumble here because you didn't want to play against Pantheon Galio, which I think, yeah, like now to think about it, could have been a mistake, you know? I think both of these top laners are insane. Like, both of them are like in the conversation of being best Rumbles in the world.
Tibber's going to come down as well. Maybe just harass them so they can't go for this.
Unironically, the best Rumble I've ever seen is the Shy. The Shy 2023 on Weibo, that was some of the craziest Rumble I've ever seen. In terms of like ult, I remember when he was like first strike farming with his ult and he would get like 300 gold from one ult. It was added in the game to make AP junglers have more fun. AP junglers just wanna have fun.
We'll see if AL is going to fall from the bait. GENG, I think, looking
Alright, combination. This is Kael very tanky here with the aftershock. He flashes out. Hope is melee with the Ornn. Big combo from Keen. Shanks fights back. Ruler gets out with the cleanse. He walks away. There's the Kaiser. He has to flash. Keen is gonna fall. Anyone's legends just have way too much gas in the tank. Way too much gas in the tank, and Kael flashing out there with their all CCs on cooldown. Chovy gets out with the portal. Kael is deep, but he's trying to extend the fight. Ruler, here comes Hope with the flash. AL has won, ladies and gentlemen. AL has won.
AL ready to contest this.
Flandre on his way has the equalizer, also has the Seekers if he wants to get a little bit aggressive.
Here goes the Pantheon ult. He jumps in. Ruler has no sums. Pantheon wants his ass. Hope wants his ass. Hope is eating. Ruler down.
Between worlds goes Chovy,
Hope.
but they just don't have the
Hope.
damage.
Ooh,
Cannon's on top of
Hope.
He supercharges the way to safety, and Chovy once again is running for the hills. GENG.
They take down GENG.
That's what's up.
Get the Drake.
Lila.
Hope is absolutely stellar in these fights. They're going to be able to clean up Chovy on the backside of this.
So Keen
to follow up as soon as one of them goes in.
And I generally trust GENG blindly when it comes to specifically
Thousand first pick with the Pantheon is just too massive. I think Pantheon is so OP. When I was in Ruddy Sack, I was saying already, like 3 months ago, that Pantheon is by far the most OP champion in the game. Like, I was on the Pantheon train, I thought, guys, like, what's the weakness of this champ? You fall behind with this champ, you can find plays, you can find angles, and then if you're ahead, the enemy can't do anything proactive because they need to respect fucking Pantheon ult perma.
7.5k gold and Tarzan is looking.
Alright, here comes the Rumble. I think AL want to end the game, guys. They want to end the game. They want to end the damn game. Keen got CC'd, couldn't bonk the Ornn ult back. Keen tries to find a little Malphite ultimate, but AL is just so fucking collected, bro. Collected.
Tarzan's having none of it. He'll pull Chovy back. The chase continues.
Alright.
Kyle dashing forward as well as AL have used Tibbers to tank up that mid lane inhibitor tower, and Chovy falls where he should be safe. AL now.
Yeah, I think, you know, if you want to isolate, you know, what went wrong in this one, I think the bot gap is massive. I think Canyon overreached in a couple fights. Chovy got outlaned in this matchup. This was a fucking stomp after the lead got ahead, bro.
It's a shellacking. GENG 26
GENG have never been cooked like this before, bro.
Come out in game 1 and have shown them what they're about. GENG,
and there's no Skarner to lock in. So what are we picking here, jungle-wise? This is not Trundle. Like, what's the AD jungle you can pick in the Poppy that can compete? Like, Wukong is not good into what's showing. Nocturne, now that's an interesting take and an attack angle onto Twisted Fate. I do think that Gwen is a champion that uses Nocturne ults very well. It's one of Chovy's favorite champs too. This is like a really good AD jungle lock-in because it doesn't have any bad interaction with Poppy at all. Like, it's a good answer to Poppy, I would say. There's the Jaximus for Flandre answering to Gwendolina. He also works on Azir auto attacks and is not bad against Nocturne. And this is the carry angle which I have together with TF that TF can support. I think a lot of people think that TF is supposed to gank, but TF is a champion that uses his ultimate as a denial. Like, as a denial is a really big one. And TF scales. He generates more money due to his passive, and getting to 3 items is very smooth because your items are very cheap. So TF is about getting 200 CS ASAP, farming and denying the enemy's counterplay, going even, hovering, forcing the enemy in mid lane to play, and then you don't look to snap ult often. Nico, you just go Braum, bro. Pack the fries in the Braum bag.
One of the most classic support
nice. Kyle was like, Nico? Question mark? Tabe was like, Braum, Lila! And just fucking took his mouse.
Comes to the spot here, but will found by Cow and Hope.
Flandre finds Nocturne. Flandre finds Nocturne. Look at Flandre being a dickhead. That's very rude. He gets a smite. Flandre has no E.
We'll get the fear tether down.
He's fighting back. Flandre has lost his whole lane. Yeah, GENG's gonna win this game, I think. I think GENG will win. I just see Azir Chovy. I think he'll find angles. I think Canyon Nocturne is also really good historically. The main question here, guys, is Ruler and Duro gonna die on the bot dive? I think they are, no?
Even if he doesn't end up going down, it does allow Keen to take control. Chovy!
Flash forward. Shank's looking for the gold card. Didn't lock it in time, and Chovy has the time to flash away. Canyon now with a fear tether. Tarzan using the steadfast presence for the movement speed. Double TPs invested. I really think Flandre is just going to try and jump out of this one afterwards. Does land the counter-strike, but strikes to safety.
That's another Jax TP. King TP too. Well, the back and forth is kind of fucking nuts, man. I don't know. I feel like we're about to witness one of the greatest best of 5s of all time. Ooh, Keen has no flash. Keen doesn't flash. He's baby Keen. Ooh, he finds a pocket to play in, though. He's just 1v2 casually. He's just 1v2 casually. That's rude. TF doesn't port. TF doesn't port. They don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. The reason I brought up this Peng Nico story is imagine when Crowny was playing Senna and Reckless was like, bro, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do this. Oh, the fear comes through. No flash from the earlier situation. Very tough when Azir and Nocturne is in the game. GENG's fighting back. Duro misses the Q completely. Anyone's legend once more. The invisibility pops. Another little Braum Q. It's not a lot of damage coming out from both bot lanes. Ruler also has the fast shoes. Speedy Gonzalez. Yeezys. Actually not Yeezys. He's not wearing Yeezys in 2025. I still have Yeezys. I'm not a guy who buys shoes often. I wear my shoes to the ground, to the bone. And my core shoes for the last 9 years have been 4 pairs of Yeezys that I rotate.
Pick up a scuttle before. I think he just wanted
the chickens. Alright. Like, that's the E on the W. Tarzan was quick with the hands. Senna ultimate. Helicopter. They're fighting back. Chovy is just stabbing, but he doesn't have National Tutti Frutti. Here comes Canyon. Canyon is fighting back. He's level 7. Alright, everybody lives. Everybody lives. Everybody lives. Son, just need a little help.
Don't want to keep going, but look at the bot lane right now while this is happening.
GENG is gonna, like, I think this guy is gonna milk the bot turret, but the Jax will TP soon.
I don't think the grubs are gonna go the way of GENG, which with a composition like this, I think is a big deal. AL also have a lot of split pushing power.
I think Canyon should not do Drake here. He should invade blue, invade Gromp, and just fucking feast.
As we see, not a super pushing Blate's game. However, GENG were easily able
All right,
to get
GENG in position.
the vision in first rotation onto this Drake, although
Azir
AL
has
are looking to
TP. Poppy would
contest.
come through.
Comes out, Keen dodges it. Ruler doesn't do the same. Flandre now looking for a flank.
They're twisting the fat. GENG knocked an ult. They're giving up a little naughty. Why not?
Will pick up himself in a position. It's on the reverse also hard for GENG to get in. Poppy and
Yeah, people were talking back then at that Worlds 2018 that scrimming against Griffin, Griffin was beating everybody. Griffin was just beating everybody in scrims, but I don't think that matters so much. Here comes Nocturne ult, Canyon just goes deep in, the Braum passive procs on him, Canyon tries to kite out, Flandre doesn't find the angle, flashes onto Ruler, Chovy is very, very deep into the pit, Kale fights back. There's the Senna ult, it's very late. I don't know why Chovy sent it like that. Chovy didn't have a good team fight. And it's not, maybe it's not necessarily being put together, but it's also like going through like fucking insanity to get to the point they're at, you know?
Running from base, didn't have it off the Unshield spellbook. Keeper's verdict, Tarzan stops the
more of that after this, Drake guys. Tarzan still has ultimate. Poppy recharging. Flandre goes on to Keen. They're all jumping on Jax. GENG need to kite back. Chovy. This was unnecessary, Chovy. Maybe it's working. It's working. He's so tanky. He's so tanky. It's fucking worked. I thought Chovy trolled, but then it worked. Oh, Hope collected 2 somehow.
Looking for a little bit more. Everyone's so low. Has that gold
He collected 2 somehow. Ruler.
Now needs to run away.
Oh, Ruler. What a fucking fight. What a fucking fight.
Almost turns it
consistently.
Alright, Poppy ultimate lands on Duro. Duro with the Q cancellation. It's fucking crazy. How did he end up on that side of the wall? What the fuck? Did you see that? Did anyone else see that? Am I crazy? He ended up on the other side of the wall with the Q buffer? That's crazy. Alright, Tarzan dead. No smite. Who got it? Ah, the Khan. Azir got it. Azir got it. Holy fuck. Fucking Spider-Man Duro. Duro mechanically is fucking clean, man.
It was a team.
Anyone's Legends will clear out the ward. They know that Canyon is there as well. Flandre is going to catch the bot wave, uses the counter-strike. There's the Destiny as well for a little bit more vision.
Alright, see the Poppy ult miss. That's not good enough. That's not good enough, Tarzan. Baby Keen. Hitting the rumble. Canyon went deep. Flandre's trying to find a stun. Doesn't land it on anybody. The root sandstorm. Flandre falls. I think GENG have too much gas in the tank, bro.
As GENG turn their eyes towards the soul.
That's fucking Soul, anyone's Legend. Trying to get Nash as soon as possible. Canyon doesn't have Smite, doesn't have Flash. This is kind of a crazy play from AL, but I kind of like it. They're gonna get aced, but they get Nash at least. Hope is trying to do as much DPS as possible. Gets 1. I respect the guy who sticks in the fight to try to do as much damage as possible. Keen has E again. He's gonna eat the hit. The Hexax Soul is just too tremendous. It's tremendous, Joe Rogan.
Where Tarzan is, not sure where Kyle is. Now they'll go.
I think this Soul, like if they get a fight here, I think they can end the game. This Soul is too powerful. They found them, they sniffed them out. I think AL got spotted on some vision or something. Here comes Baby Keen, finds the flank on the back line. Poppy ult is nice though. Poppy ult is kind of nice. But look at this Nocturne ult. Look how Nocturne is powerful against TF. He can't use his rapid fire range because it's outside of his vision. They're gonna get slowed. Oh, look at these slows. They are mean. Their slows are so mean. They're the meanest in the land. Look at this. Oh, this Soul is nasty. This Soul is nasty. GENG break. They break the Gwen curse and they keep the TF curse going. This is the only pocket I think AL is not good in. I talk about that range of play, right? I think GENG's topside can play anything. That's what makes him OP. But when Flandre has to put on his carry pants, it's just not his mindset. He's trying to get Tarzan ahead when he should be fishing fucking goldfish in river with Jax. And then be on the lane, you know? GG.
Hoping that
we see like a Vi Irie Silas game.
one of his
That
best
beat
champions.
Maokai out. They targeted Tarzan's sacred Maokai. Genji don't want to lose games against Maokai again.
Potentially, I don't even know what
I think the Maokai ban means to me that Canyon wants to play Skarner. Jin is already out, so I don't know what Genji's gonna pick into Varus. Especially with Zaya MF out. I feel like this Varus is fucking OP here. We have Talia. Talia Vi? Talia Vi? Talia Vi, yeah. Ambessa. I think Ambessa is good here, guys. I think Ambessa and Trundle has such a good interaction. I feel like Trundle just looks like a goofball whenever he plays against Ambessa. And they have Vi as well. Kalista. Alright, the pivot to Ambessa. Thank you. They listen to me. I have to say, I don't know what's gonna happen bot lane, honestly. The AD carry pool, I think you should ban Ashe if you're anyone's legend. Ashe. The Kalista hover, I think, is a lie. I have no idea what Chronicles is saying. They can just last pick support here. They can pick Karma into it on red side. And they should be very happy. Bro, this video is so fucking crazy, by the way. That is a crazy video. I think it's, I don't know, bro. How can it keep balancing that boat? Is AI already that good?
That's a ruler classic. Basically built
is it Ashe? Ruler Ashe?
Absolutely.
I don't know, guys. I think the top side of Genji looks insane. But I think it's crazy that Shanks gets Orianna here in 4-5. Ooh, the bard is nice. The bard is nice. I like the bard a lot. I don't know, Kayle always looks so aloof. Why not Mel here? Why the fuck would you want to play Mel into Talia? That sounds fucking miserable.
It's going to be a
little Ali. Not gonna lie, guys. I think Genji is gonna win this game. Ooh, Keen. Slicing, dicing. Like a little salad. Flandre on 15 CS.
Especially when he has a cookie.
Vi is coming. Vi is coming. Alright, Flandre, you need to cue the wave. You need to clear it. Flandre! Flandre! Flandre!
Down to 150.
Flandre! Flandre!
With the decimating smash. No one tanking the tower now, but there's only one minion left. Oh, good flash from Flandre, but Canyon follows it perfectly. The zombie form will chase him.
And with the level 6 of Shanks, Hextech Alternator,
2 AM chat.
Inventory could have locked for some damage as Tarzan
still has the flash here. Canyon going
combination. Ooh, nice bard Q, nice bard Q. Huge bard Q. Massive, massive, massive. It's a lot of fucking tools used. I thought they're gonna be in a danger there on Talia if they let Akali collapse. AL is much target. What the fuck is this crab doing? Oh, Canyon got 6 of that crab. Oh, no flash on Canyon. Gets the ult on the Kali. Kali is already in base. Hey, yo, fight back.
And the Akali ever gets on top of you, you're in trouble as AL. They are looking again.
Canyon doesn't have flash right now.
Alright, yeah, let's group. Flounder's here too. Varus is coming too. Genji needs to give this up. Shanks with the E on the W. Very nice.
Will take that gift.
Blow a target up
King
and go
got
from
chunked
there.
here.
Whereas AL may be looking to stow a bard. That ultimate is available for Kyle.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Canyon's inting. Canyon's inting. Gets the ult. But there's no connection. There's no connection. Canyon griefed it really hard. Holy, Keen is trying to kill Hope. He gets him in the end. That's a CC chain on Keen. He gets the W off. He braces himself. Tries to buy time with the plant. Doesn't use it. Kites backwards. Shankovic is fighting in the back all on his lonesome. 3 for 2 so far. Baby Keen, 4 for 2. Anyone's legend. Very, very happy with this. Shanks is doing so much busy work on the top side. I need a replay. I need a replay, guys. I was watching the other down part of the fight. The camera work could have been better, no?
So Canyon should have easier backline target access. We do see Shanks, I think, looking to get that base and finish his first item and make his way over.
Yes, Protobuild is massive.
Damage to take this down before the wall goes down.
The overlay is not changing. Sign ult just to fucking cut them apart. That's a sign ult already gone. Shanks does have Protobelt. Oh shit. Oh shit. Canyon. Shanks. Shanks is trying to cook. He's trying to cook. Access to Chovy. Where's the R2? There's the R2 for Shankovic. He dodges the W. Shanks is clean.
As well. Keen trying to get in, but Shanks' fancy feet are just sublime. Decimating smash.
Jesus.
No real follow-up.
Bro, there's some language being dropped here, guys.
Yep.
I don't know, Shanks is fucking...
They were very successful on that, as you see.
That
Shanks
is...
coming in with...
We'll see if GENG
Nothing else.
fully commit to the contest. And as I say that, Keen is TPing.
Here we go again. Keen is TPing, Talia's reconnecting. Look at Akali. She's gonna fucking fly with him, no? Oh, he didn't hit him with the E. I thought he hit him over the wall with the E. Canyon connects on Kael. They're angry at Kael. Kael murdered, but use a lot of tools. Flandre falling. Shanks is deep, but the Viol was kept. The Viol was kept from Shanks.
And then dashes away as well with a perfect execution. The Rift Herald secured for AL.
Wow, he trapped him in a cage. He trapped him in a cage. Sound passive, sound passive. Keen just hates Hope.
Hope goes down as well.
He wanted to kill their Hope.
And AL do get the Rift Herald, but the fight is anything but clean.
Oh, Keen is fucking good, bro. Keen is so good.
Win the fight.
Extra playmaking potential there, but it looks like with the position of Flandre, unless he wants to commit a TP, GENG pretty ahead, and there it is.
Of course he wants to commit a TP. Breaker coming out, grand entrance as well.
Alright, Chovy has flash, Chovy has flash. Chaos fishing for the Q. Duro blocked it. Duro blocked it. Flandre getting Kobe Bryanted. 3-pointer. Flandre flashes it. A little bit too deep. Sion is killable.
My sentence, that TP wasn't great. The charge will come through, but it looks like GENG is going to have prio. Do note that Flandre could still look to ult back, but I think
you can see Akali is trying to collect top turrets. Let's see how GENG defended. They didn't use Herald yet. Actually, they did use Herald. I didn't see that. They just chunked mid, I guess.
Optimistic. A really nice amount of damage on this topside turret, actually able to take
Three grubbies, baby.
Yeah, with the frozen domain as well.
Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Is this real? Talia TP? Sion has no TP. That's why they're forcing this. Tarzan has flash. There's a Talia wall. Ooh, he gets clipped. Whoa, Chovy, you psychopath. But I guess it works somehow. Shanks joined the fray with the Sion ultimate. Wow, everybody lives.
Mental damage ignite that comes through there from Duro. Just making sure that Tarzan knows whose jungle it is, but the ambush control is there for Tarzan.
Not gonna lie, I think the Lord of the Rings movies are better than the books.
Get a soul point, and MSI is right there.
I know Tolkien is a great writer and all that jazz, but that's not interesting to me. Let's take a look at this fight. Let's see what the TP. There's the wall to cut people off. Tarzan is a little bit lonely in the pit. They don't want to snap on him. Ruler gets snacked on. Shanks found him. Huge bottle. AL. Canyon has to flash out. Huge win for Shanks. What the hell did Ruler do behind that corner? Why was he in the Zeus pocket? Why was he in the Zeus pocket? There's a massive win for AL. That's a Lila moment. I have to say though, GENG have collected the majority of the plants on the map. Look at that, they got 21 against 9.
Is able to immediately in this particular
huge.
They're trying to get it through the
gets a Q out. Chovy with the combo on Flandre doesn't land it. Keen trades with Tarzan. Tarzan lost a lot of HP, got shaved. The pokey from GENG is looking clean. Only Rakan got caught. Canyon is punching on Flandre. Beating on him. There's the heal. Shanks is struggling. He needs to flank. He needs to play from different pockets. GENG does have too strong of a line. Sion ult doesn't land on anybody. Combo onto Flandre. Flandre gets punched by Canyon. Keen is just playing with the food. Holy moly, Keen is just buying so much time. CC chain, Trundle, that's natural as well. GENG is just too fucking good. They are just too fucking mean where they got the position. I think it's very important AL is a lot more creative in their approach. Holy Keen. Oh, Keen is just crazy good.
Just as I'm saying, the hero of that fight was Keen.
And that's why we call GENG the best team in the world. That's right there. That's right there. You can look at each player of how GENG moved and you're gonna be like, damn, I have blood rushing to my penis right now. Your metaphorical League of Legends penis. It's an encompassing word. Go to Nash. You lost position, you can't find a flank, go Nash. Ned Flanders, missing. Ned Flanderoni. It's a lot of turrets to collect for GENG. A lot of turrets to collect.
And Chovy Pushing mid, we saw there as well.
W is going to be able to finish the turret in one more auto. There it is. Boom. Beam bop, pow. The type of shit I'm on, you never understand.
Should be able to get back to his turret or not.
Alright, as the Hourglass and Kel panic ults there. Combination in the nation. The Kali falls. Will they continue the fight? I think this is a game ending, guys. Ooh, Keen doesn't land the ultimate on Hope. That's the W though. Holy Kobe Bryant with the combination in the nation. Anyone's legend. Balls. Sion will try to kill the wave, but it's just not possible. A GG.
And they'll look towards the Nexus.
Duro in his first international, popping off on that Rakan, able to follow up on every engage.
Damn.
And Genji,
I don't know. I have to say though, Genji's draft is fucking crazy.
Nope.
No one's alive on AL. Genji about to get to match point.
They just rip control of the game away from anyone's legend. And they are one game away from their 21st series in a row.
Are we going to see like a Yone pivot? Like a Yone Maokai in Genji? Is that where we're at right now? Yeah, Broken Blade. Caitlyn has deep fried this tournament.
Here in the draft. Kind of caught off guard. The Galio obviously is still a flex pick.
I think Hope needs to play Ashe into this. Guys, Hope arrows are nasty, bro. Nasty they are, I tell you. Kate Galio is what the Seafoods played. Was it Gum? Seafoods played it, right? It was Dogo. Dogo Pentakill. Wait, who played Caitlyn Galio? I don't remember.
Caitlyn Karma is
alright, Ashe Blitzcrank, let's go. Ashe Blitzcrank. Nico is impossible to play here. You don't want to play Nico, Kyle. Trust me when I tell you, you don't want to play Nico. You're suffering, bro. I don't remember. I think it was Gam. No, it was Artemis Caitlyn with Galio support. It was Elio, best Galio support in the world. I think Nico is impossible to play, guys. Right now it reeks of 3-1. It reeks 3-1, guys. I wouldn't be surprised if
the range
could
advantage,
you just pick Sejuani to have a tank jungler?
Yeah, the range coming in.
They kind of need the tank jungle.
Galio and Nico in particular do have a lot of good.
They could also just pick Maokai.
For the MF,
or they could just pick Kinsante. That's Toy Slayer new. Toy Slayer new, bro. Toy Slayer 1, shout out to Toy Slayer 1, he got it. Kinsante in the bag, baby.
Another
pick a fucking plant, bro.
Against Shinshao, I remember.
It's Maokai time.
Last year, but instead, actually looks like they're saving.
Alright, they're picking jungle last.
Silas.
Locked
in for Genji.
Well, Galio cannot lane against Kisante, but I think Galio is fine into Silas. I think you pick Nafiri here. Don't tell me going Galio top into Kisante. Don't pick Javan either. Just go Nafiri, please. Javan is not good here. Javan is free lose.
Yeah, we'll see
Smolder mid, Smolder mid.
So we're going to see
They pivoted the draft into something. Oh, I really don't like this. You're giving Silas a great ultimate, and you have no targets. I really hate it. I really hate that, guys.
Yeah. We'll see how well he does.
All the top cooking, we're burning the kitchen. There should be a fine answer into Kisante,
so people
but
don't think I'm ragging on him. I think Flounder is actually so smart about the game. And so
I think it's too slow in a game that will be played quite fast due to the Caitlyn Camo on bot lane.
And just a lot of attention on
I think Caitlyn as well on 4 items will be able to like headshot with rapid fire.
Both junglers kind of pathing.
Is Roa Silas a thing? Yeah, it is.
Checking in on their mid.
It's not bad, I think.
But this Galio generally having push.
Yeah, this game can be okay.
I think is trading as much as he can. The lane swap has already been executed by GENG.
Keen is just being a dickhead here because he wants to punish Ned Flanders.
They are losing a decent amount of minions towards the bot side.
Keen is losing so much bot here. He's doing this is kind of a Flandre move.
First rotation and very early control of this Drake, so GENG will be picking that up very early on in this game. Start that Drake stacking super early.
Yeah, man.
Right off of that lane swap.
Tarzan still here.
Snuck behind them. Duro and Ruler though should be able to.
The Root Sandstorm doesn't land. They got it on Duro though. The Root Sandstorm actually did land. Duro down.
Combo. Duro the first to fall. Tarzan.
Holy. Thank God the Tarzan was not in third range.
GENG did pick up a very early Drake, and even a single drop, I think they'll be happy with him because of the topside prior that they got. I think
if Chovy picks up Nico ultimate, I feel like they're so OP, but
is level 6. So he has the Pop Blossom if he wants to go for the fight.
Whoa,
Switches
whoa,
into Tarzan,
whoa,
Flag and
whoa,
Drag.
Ruler,
There's a Hero's Entrance
Ruler.
as well as they look for Ruler.
Oh,
There's the
yo,
Pop
yo,
Blossom
yo,
from
yo,
Kyle
yo,
across the
yo.
wall
Oh,
immediately.
yo, he
Canyon
gets
able to touch away
out?
from it with a Hound's Pursuit, though. Ruler falls up towards the top side. One crop already secured for
Echt?
anyone's legend. They'll take the second.
Well, I thought Ruler
and they will
completely
take the
griefed it,
third
but he
alongside
lied
it.
out of there.
I jokingly called this circle gaming, but that's exactly what you want, right? Like the setup.
Chovy fights back with the information he has. Nico, Pop Blossom forces the flash.
Kyle will fall for it, though.
And it feels like a repeat of the play that AL found against GENG in game number 1. The initial play looks good, yes.
At potentially a disadvantageous spot.
Look at that ward, the TP.
TP immediately. AL will back away. They know they can't do anything here.
Smolder has nothing to offer here, guys. Smolder's a little puppy.
The taunt, so he's going to go on to Chovy. Kyle forced out the all-out on the...
Holy hope has no flash, guys. No flash.
How
did Keen even get contact with him? How did he even get contact with him? How?
That's a
How?
big mistake.
How did he get
from
contact?
Hope. I'd love to see.
Keen is
again,
just fucking
a little bit
Habib
more of the setup on
Nurmagomedov,
that.
bro.
Looked like he was caught out of position
He's
in
fucking
the mid lane
Daniel
as they
Cormier
were
when he's
backing
playing this gem.
off that Drake fight. And what?
Will secure it. Pop Blossom on the back line.
Ruler, Kyle with the good engage. Nice flash from Ruler. Shanks contact with nobody.
But he will manage to survive.
Tarzan gets to the Cristiano Ronaldo. Crazy how Genji always fucking get away. That flash was crazy from
didn't
Ruler.
want to use it, so instead AL get everything they wanted, as well as the sums of the bot lane of GENG.
Yeah, the sums and
Not too shabby, not too shabby here from AO. Maybe they can fucking take us to game 5 somehow, guys. Maybe they can fucking do it, man. Maybe they can fucking do it. I will fucking enjoy it, bro. I'm energetic. My sleep schedule's completely fucked in all ways possible.
And with those sums not being available, Duro in particular is
It
so
was a game
susceptible to
5.
Tarzan as GENG's looking to fight.
Tarzan's being really greedy here. Chovy has stolen away the Cataclysm, but
Jarvan ult is OP on Silas, by the way.
slow them down enough. Tarzan going back in towards Chovy. The flank position as well from Shanks is not the best. He's knocked back and taken out. GENG claimed the feat of warfare. Cataclysm
That's Hope's
flashed
flash as
away
well.
by Hope as well.
Did I jinx
In
them?
the end, AO just a
Drake
little
3
bit
in
too
1
greedy,
minute, guys.
staying around
Drake
for that
3
scalp
in
grab.
1 minute.
A little bit too greedy for the crab.
No flash of
Chovy
Nico.
ends up getting that J4
No flash
ult
Nico,
too off
no
of
flash
Tarzan,
Pope,
which
the
is
Pope.
huge. Hope.
Looks like Chovy's actually going to be stopped by Shanks. Get it.
Backing,
He's
but yeah.
TPing behind them right now. Shanks on his way down, has that hero's entrance. The dragon down to 5,000 HP.
Will be spotted.
TP coming across.
Chovy's
As you
got
say,
the
Chovy
ultimate.
spotted.
Keen
Shanks
is looking to block. That's the combo. They found the Ruler. Tarzan finds the EQ flash. It's fucking delicious. It's fucking vicious.
Anyone's legends were looking for. Keen goes all out, dashes forward.
Beautiful fucking EQ flash there from Tarzan.
With a 3-man knockup, but only Canyon and Chovy stay standing.
Really, really nicely done from AL. And
Ruler no
you see
flash
the
and
power
fucking Tarzan
of
made
these
him feel it.
ultimates when they're
Tarzan.
combined.
Everyone else on GENG feels a lot better than their counterparts.
I
and it
just
will
woke up. How did
revolve
G2
around
get
Flounder,
3-0'd? Do you
Because
know
a
how they
Caitlyn
got
on multiple
3-0'd?
items, a Silas that has
LOL Analytics says Black Cleaver is 33% win rate on Smolder. Is it Trinity? No, there's a Kindle gem right there, brother.
In those fights, I think you're going to be feeling good about as possible
Narcissus
pick.
Tarzan.
Chovy goes in, they're going to go for the fight. The flash away, but there's the Cataclysm for the follow-up. The taunt
Take
comes
us to
out,
5.
and
Take us to
Chovy
5, AO.
lost
Take us
in
to
the
5.
He'll fall.
Come on.
GENG
Come on now.
starts
Take
up
us to
the
5.
Yatacon. Really
Take
can't
us
do
to
this.
fucking 5, AO.
They can't, not with that pick onto Chovy in the side
I
lane.
feel it in my bones, my shoulder, knees and toes, my
Want to
bones.
start up that Yatacon, want to
203
leverage
for
the pressure
Smolderini
of
Houdini,
Chovy
guys.
in this side.
I think for anyone's legend, the
Fucking
only
everybody
thing
was in
you're
base.
Ruining in this early game is the fact that Tarzan's the one that's got
Sorry,
all the
guys,
kills.
it's 4 a.m.
4-0-1
Sure.
on this Jarvan. Does have a 1.5k gold lead, but obviously Jarvan, as the game goes on, falls off a little
No
bit.
flash on
caught
Chovy.
out again
Tarzan
as
beating his...
Flonder's looking for the chase. He can just dash across the wall.
Holy,
There's the
2
Cataclysm, though,
circles,
in from Tarzan.
2
Hero's
holes.
entrance there for the follow-up, and Chovy has no flash to
Ooh,
escape. Hope
no
takes the
flash.
kill. Chovy falls for the second
Chovy.
time this game.
We have a fucking
And
Caitlyn
Chovy
hitting top turret,
has
and
had
this is
a
what we're
relatively
doing.
muted series, but GENG catching them off guard, but it's AL that have control of the river. Look
2
at
little
Flandre.
birds
His damage, I think, going to be pivotal in these
outside your
fights.
Doesn't have
doorstep,
flash though, nor does Keen, nor does
swinging
Chovy.
seat
Everyone else
songs.
on the map has that Summoner available. Keen has snuck into this bush, but AL
Good
begin
night.
to wrest control
What?
back in their favors. Keen knocked into the wall.
No,
Ace in the
we
hole is
lost
going to
him.
hit onto Hope. The taunt going out onto that Cassante. Canyon almost
Oh,
jumped
no.
on by Tarzan, but good eviscerate
It's
will
Drake.
get him away. Keen has TP, so he can base and get back into the action.
Keen, half HP.
As you see, clearing out vision.
Oh, there's the TP.
right back in.
That's aggressive.
Keen pop blossom onto Ruler. Tarzan.
Alright, Ruler gets out with cleanse. Still has flash. Baby Keen, combination. Taunt, Shanks. Huge Q on the back line there from Shanks. Canyon, Chovy, falling.
By Shanks as he dashes forward. Chovy down, Ruler and Juro and Canyon. The only three left alive.
And Canyon was waiting, but to what end? AL, they weren't thinking about going back. Flandre not looking to retreat to the safety of his jungle. Instead, they were just playing forward.
I think the item spikes are just too good here for blue side. Look at the inventory, guys, of Nafiri and Silas. They are too weak. They're simply too weak.
In the fights as well. Thus far has paid off for AL was Keen.
Should be able to get away from this one. Goes all out onto Shanks.
Baby Keen.
Knockback is taken out immediately by Flandre.
Oh, Baby Keen is getting cooked, bro. We're going to game 5, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to game motherfucking 5.
Not done with this fight yet. Canyon
Holy moly, we're going to game 5.
TP, but Canyon's already down, and there's a ban available for AL.
This Smolder pick from Flandre is absolutely showing up.
Damn, the Smolder pick just fucking is popping off completely, bro.
I think you owe him an apology as well.
But respect, guys, I thought that this game on Javan would be so fucking hard. But Tarzan is so fucking useful, bro. I thought Tarzan would struggle in this game. But he's just so damn good.
Could even be looking if they get a pick or two for the end there with the Baron buff. Still on for a little bit longer. TP comes in. They want to keep this pressure going.
Holy, Nico just collecting the fucking traps. Chovy, Nico, Chovy. But I think Smolder murdered everybody. Murder was the case, and Smolder is the main suspect.
GENG, Ruler and Juro, the only two left alive here.
Woo, go game 5, baby, game 5.
I think they do. They're going to try. They have grubs. So I think
come on now.
They have the grubs, but the backdoor bonus, I think that cannon minion is too far away, so that tower actually gets a bit tankier. There's a wave coming in
with the he say, she say.
Should be there in time. Still 30 seconds.
Getting no delay.
Any reinforcements arrive for
what a
GENG.
fucking Tarzan.
Anyone's legends
is
strike
fucking
back in game 4 and will take us to Silver Scrapes.
The Silver Scrapes we all wanted. The Kalista also
support a lonely Nautilus also stands together with Leona. I guess he's not that lonely. Nautilus, Leona, Lucian, Kalista as combos gone. Rakan is already out, so Xayah value is less. I think it's time to roll out the Yone for Chovy, no? This would just be Shanks on Mage, I believe, like Orianna, Quay. Don't want to pick Yone into Rise. Yone is just out of the picture. Shanks could drop the Chinese Cassiopeia as well.
The thing that's cool about this is it is like a pocket pick for him in the top. He's brought it out even when it
Skarner takeaway from Canyon. Is Canyon playing Viego? This is just game 5 Lee Sinning for the heck of it. Sejuani, Pakistani. There's no Poppy. There's no Renekton. Is Flandre playing Jace? Jace is a good matchup into Camille, but Sejuani, you can easily get ganked, especially with the Rise prior. Shanks lands the Cassiopeia. I think Ruler is also a big Xayah enjoyer. He picks it even if it's bad, because he's got the world skin. But Xayah is not a good pick here, I think. The Shen top lane into Camille. It's a classic, it's an old counter, guys. It's an old counter. It's time, guys. Lulu Kog'Maw. It's time. Time for Lulu Kog'Maw. In the year of 2025. Ruler's is gonna pick Xayah. I don't think Xayah's good here, guys. Xayah's useless here. Like, Xayah's legit useless. It's so bad. It's so fucked up bad. Even before they pivot to Shen support here into Blitzcrank. I know it's his mega comfort. This is a classic Ruler game 5 thing to do. But it's a terrible Xayah game, I think. Blitz is fine. Like, there's no answer into Blitz, that's great. Shen pivot into support, guys. Gragooner. Where's Gragooni going? I think Gragooni is top. I think Gragooni is top lane. Ruler! Flandre with the special tactics. Here they go. Ruler. Oh, the flash to follow up, but he's out.
Canyon not wanting to risk it.
Tarzan very far ahead.
Well.
He took his scan away from him.
Yeah,
Very rude.
It looks like he's just going to go over to his Wolves. TP comes out from Flandre.
Shanks actually gets a pretty decent base. He's even CS. He managed to recover beautifully with the help of Tarzan there in the river. Didn't allow Chovy to pressure as hard as he wanted to. Canyon's looking for chickens. No flash on Canyon. I think it's fucking stupid that there's like a fucking road sign where Scanner is fucking aiming with his E. Oh my days. Geil. 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 The TPA assassin skin. This is the interesting part about Game 5, guys. Some players are first time being champs. They went off the deep end. Straight out of Clown College, this guy.
Which with the W shouldn't happen. Could be a window for GENG.
And Flandre with kind of getting back into this game, and Push is able to get that
Shanks flashes. Here comes Canyon with the CC chain. Chovy tries to find the damage, and that's a neck breaker. The snake is down. Shanks slammed the table. Damn, did you see Shanks slam the table? Oh.
Uses his flash, still goes down, and no TP.
That's a squeezer, bro. That was a squeezer gank.
Moment before the grubs are begun. Just want to remind people like how important this series and this MSI is for the LPL. Like
Casu can't breathe, guys. Casu can't breathe.
Weren't able to take the win in either of them. If AL can take down GENG here, it would just be such a great sign for the region.
Music is there, boys. The secret lab at Tarzan's coming in. He wants to smite. 900 damage on his smite. Will he get at least one? He's trying to collect it. Boom, there's a smite. He's not taking it. Get on my sting. Shen ultimate. Gragas ult keeps him alive. Tarzan gets out somehow. Hope down. Ruler slices. Shanks no flash. He's in trouble. Alright, it's GG. GENG's got it in the bag, guys. GENG's got it in the bag. GENG's got it in the bag. Rip my pickin'.
An ideal fight, because the amount of life that they were able to breathe into Tarzan, who looked like he was dead on arrival, right? There was the shield, there was the disengage from Gragas.
Life has been heartache and pain. Oh. Oof. Lehen's never left. I mean, Lehen's never got kicked. It's GG, guys. It's a fucking massacre. It's a fucking massacre. We're gonna see a fucking perfect game, guys, on our screen. It's a massacre, guys.
Absolutely shellacking AL.
X Factor indeed.
AL weakest first seed LPL in years. Why do people make statements like that while being like just completely lost on the map? I have to say that mid gank is still fucking blowing my mind, guys. The mid gank that they pulled off, Shanks was 1 minion away from 6, and they killed him off of flash, and it just decided the whole game. Like, no joke, that gank timer was one of the nastiest things I've ever seen. That gank timer just won the whole game. I don't know.
Being on the prowl.
Kyle has a flank though, wants to rule it, the cleanse away immediately. Juro still looking for more here.
Juro getting bonked.
Kyle has to flash away.
Ooh, Glacial Prism misses, Hook misses, Tarzan is pulling, he's trying his best, but he's getting CC chained. There's a Shen ult on Tarzan. This is very, very fucking awkward. Keen dies. Holy moly, anyone's legend. Actually find a comeback. Let's see, Ruler is trying to line up the feathers. He's trying to... Ooh, nice flash from Shankovic. Woo! Woo! Woo!
And GENG will suffer. Tarzan chasing.
Holy GENG! Damn. Holy fuck. I have to say, GENG kind of trolling. GENG kind of trolling, guys. GENG kind of trolling. Anyone's legend was fucking not speaking a word of English here. Kyle misusing his W, I would say here. His W usage was pretty poor, but he got out. The hook didn't land. Seju ult was also really weird. Keen went fucking under the turret. Look where he's ulting, bro. He's in a different continent altogether. Hope can auto die for free. And then Kazu comes through here. And then Ruler can't attack, can't hit, can't do anything because they're fighting through a choke point smaller than... And then the flash here from Shanks, because the damage would have been nasty. Hook comes through, but Ruler can't fight back. And the bleed and the poison is gonna kill him. 100-second item.
But yeah, the
Yeah, economically they're keeping up well on red side. The only thing is that Ruler is super far ahead, then he could get IE. If anything, Zaya is really good for killing objectives, right?
Play there from anyone's legend. Trying to play around it. The hook's gonna land onto Kyle. He's gonna taunt his way away with the glitch.
Oh, Kyle dropping low. He survives somehow. Can they do Atakan now after the mid wave? Like if they leave Rise on mid and they just go Atakan, they're pushing Drake instead, I guess. 20 seconds, they just want Drake, okay, to keep it simple. No Atakan.
Two of his, as now GENG can turn that into Prio on this dragon. They do have the possibility for a soul point with...
It's very hard to create any initiative with the Shen support because of the silence they're playing. Like Gragas Casio can't really do anything aggressive, I think. Rise's Road of Ages popped. Pass is level 12. Joby's pushing forward using phase rush. It's a little snap. Flamde was in W, so he took less poke damage. Cannon's looking for a nice edge ult, but he's just kiting backwards. Ruler pulls 9k, 8k. They bursted together with the feathers. Ruler, okay, okay, Canyon, let's see the smite. That's a smite, that's a third Drake. Canyon, GENG go into the fight. They're kiting a little bit back. Huge hook, huge hook, huge hook. Tarzane falls. Joby, GENG, Rise ult. Are they gonna Rise ult after them? They're going for it, they're going for it. Canyon going on the flank. He's on his lonesome though. Hope jumps him. And that's a nice Cassie ult, but it is not enough. He's not so tanky. Gets hooked. Duro. Duro. Duruk Maktu. Duro. And that's game. That's game. That's game. They use everything in the world here, guys. They are not on time. Who's the best player on AL? I think, generally speaking, Tarzan, but at this tournament, I think Shanks has been phenomenal. But Tarzan has been phenomenal too, you can just pick and choose. Usually Tarzan is just a GOAT. Like, Tarzan has been amazing.
The Ishtar's not really that strong, so his poke isn't really going to stick. TP comes in from Keen. He looks for a flank of his own.
That's a hook, bro. Duro is a mean machine, bro. Holy.
Church is in session here for GENG.
Oh, Keen dropping low, Keen dropping low. Oh, can they kill him? Oh, they don't even kill him. Damn. Damn, GG, bros. GG.
Beautifully done from GENG. The
GENG is just the unkillable Demon King.
Of this composition, they are barreling down bot side for the end to move on at this MSI.
Nerves of steel for GENG in the final game. As Keen, yet another insane performance in this final one. As GENG
GG.
take down AL.
What a performance from GENG.
This was such a fun match.
My
God.
So good.
GG.
I had a blast. This
What a
is,
fucking great
again,
series, though.
The top team from LCK,
We are not,
the top team from LPL. It was back and forth. I think
we are not playing. They are not playing the same game as the other teams in this tournament.
On top with a stellar Game 5 performance.
T1 and Billy really need to step up. Really need to step up.